Okay, so I'm going to record myself making supper. I'm going to make sort of a stew. I've got one potato, got one carrot, got one onion, a can of beans, and some ground beef. And I'm thinking about getting everything started, and then once everything's already in my rice cooker, starting to boil up, to add balls of ground beef. It's going to be a little bit involved, considering the size kitchen I'm using. This is my kitchen, plus the bathroom sink and fridge. But that's basically my kitchen, so we're going to give it a shot and see how it goes. First step, I guess, would be peeling and cutting up my carrot, and then the potato, and, well, actually, first stop would be putting in a can of beans in the bottom, because I like the heaviest thing, I think. So. Oh, I also have a red pepper. I'm going to peel the red pepper, orange pepper, but I'm going to chop it up and put it in there. So, here's the can of beans. Yeah, probably backwards, but that's going in the rice cooker. Oh, wow, that's kind of heavy. Oh. It's not super clean, but it'll do. Considering I'm the only one eating it anyways. Okay. Can of beans is now in the rice cooker. Minus 2 beans that are sticking to the can. There we go, they're gone. And I'm going to put in a can full of water. Okay, can full of water going in the rice cooker. Okay, next up, peeling and chopping up. The carrot and the potato. One carrot, one potato. It's a pretty small stew. It's just going to be me eating it anyways. As far as I know, unless you know someone who wants to come over and join me for supper, because I'm not really offering anybody else. I'm just going to bend over my garbage over there, peel this, and then peel that, and chop them up. There it is peeled, and now I just gotta chop off the 2 ends. And there they are, chopped off. Okay, and now to slice it up. Okay. Truth is, I could probably just slice it over here, but I'm gonna get splashback, so I'm not gonna do that. Slice it into relatively thin slices. It doesn't really matter how thin, because they're supposed to be boiled for it to make it a stew. And once they boil, they get soft. But, in the meantime, it's fairly thin, but I'm still going to chop it in half because it's pretty wide. My foster mom used to make lasagna. She put in like little slices like that. I don't know. It's not bad per se. Just, you want it to cook faster, you want it to be softer, apply more flavor, more surfaces getting mixed up with all the other surfaces. That is one of the things about cooking and stews and whatnot. I suppose if I was cooking for more than just me, I'd have to use a bigger cooker thing and more ingredients. Well, not necessarily more ingredients, but more of the ingredients. Also, I don't really pay to have a cutting board because here I am just cutting on top of a disposable plate and throw it out afterwards. Cutting board would help, but I don't have anywhere to clean one, so this is probably about time I got rid of this disposable plate. I've been using it for a couple of days already. Such is life. It's a nice thick slice, but that one I can slice it up over the liquid. So you get it very small, then it's a little harder when I go back to the cutting surface and cut it up. There we go. Okay, that's a pretty big one also. Cut that into a few slices. I think I also want to add some honey garlic sauce. That'll be some nice flavoring. And the reason I'm going to be doing meatballs is because it's really hard to stir ground beef in such a thing here. So, also I wanted to get poker going. On my other phone, I'm very close to 140,000 points, but not quite there yet. And there's 4 hours left till bonus time. Not that it really freaking matters, because nothing I can do. But still. Before, so I can charge better, but I decided I actually wanted to woke her back on. So, time for the potato peeler. You know, another good idea for a video would be to video me building one of the Lego sets and then get an app to speed it up, because I mean, it'd take me days to build a Lego with the big sets that I get. But if I had one of these apps to speed it up, I'd do it like 10 times the speed. So then you could watch, like an hour in about 6 minutes. And a day, give or take, like 2 hours. So, I don't know if watching me build a Lego set would be all that interesting, but it's something. Sort of your shelly shove, I used to say. Oh, I forgot to turn on the poker. I'm so busy turning on my phone. Potatoes. Slice them up, put them in. Slice them up, put them in. This is going to be more than enough food for one day, so this might actually turn out to be like breakfast tomorrow. Or lunch. I don't know if I'm going out. Tomorrow's Thursday. I don't have enough food yet for Shabbat. And, well, as much as I'd love to eat a chort on Shabbat, but this thing doesn't make a chort. And if I leave it sitting warming up, it just gets ruined overnight. It's problem with aluminum pots. Crock pot's really good, but those are a pain in the ass to clean, and I got nowhere to clean such a thing. I mean, technically I could do the kitchen sink downstairs, but it's, I don't know. I hate sharing the house with other guys. Alright, let's see about that poker. Okay, getting it started. A friend of mine who works at Air Canada says, still no updates as to when they'll be flying to Israel. So, I don't know. instead of be able to get me a free flight back to Canada. Not that I really want to go live there, but it would be nice to go visit and to maybe get back on the welfare system. That way I have a guaranteed digital income and don't have to keep bothering my friends. But I don't know how likely that is, or how easy it would be to get back on it. For one thing, it wouldn't be completely honest. I'd have to fudge some sort of lease agreement. So, you know, what's the alternative? Oh yeah, I got a job. Now, time for my onion. Slice off the ends, peel it, and chop it up. Wants to hire a guy who's not so reliable, for a while or maybe two. I mean, theoretically, it would be that much for 3 or 4. Once you start adding up the numbers, it's a lot more ingredients, a lot more time consuming. The best for a lot, not just for one. So, I tried to watch this. I mean, there's a TikTok thing about the correct way to slice up an onion. I couldn't get it. I could not for the life of me figure out what is the correct procedure for cutting up an onion. There's also another one about cutting up an onion in such a way that you don't have tears. I don't know. You watch Family Guy reels and it's like, it's all fake. I don't know. I really don't know. Really don't know. Cut it into quarters and then put slices in there. The end's coming off of my hand. As I bite my nails and bite my cuticles, I'm starting to feel stinging in my finger, which is not unhealthy necessarily, but it's very doubtful that onion's going to make you sick. But still, it's a little stingy. Considering that my mother used to cook all of our meals, and she hardly ever seemed sick. So, and my grandmother, well, both my grandmothers, used to cook on a regular basis, and they hardly ever seemed sick. So I doubt working with fresh ingredients makes one sick. Probably working with all the preservatives and shit to make one sick. Well, that didn't go exactly as planned. As soon as I, that's what I'm looking for. I dropped a salt piece there. Well, let never be said that I'm perfect. I try, but I'm not perfect. In fact, I don't even try for perfection. I just try, period. Try to do what I can. I don't know about doing my best. I don't know if I try my best, but I try. Plain and simple, I try. I give it the old college try, as they say. You know, Sean Bud, he said, you gotta be perfect. You know, I'm not so good at that. I'll show you in a second what's going on here so far. Once I get the red pepper going, turn it on and try making some meatballs. Oh, gotta put in the garlic sauce. How about that? So here I'll show you the mixture so far. You got the beans at the bottom, and you got the carrot, the potato, and the red onion. And I guess now I'll put some honey garlic before I forget. I was thinking about I did catch up. So that'd be the honey garlic. It's supposed to be a marinade. But, beyond my purview, as I like to say. It's so many things. I got some more energy drinks at the Remy Levy. I'm in the middle of one, a cold one that I had already in my fridge. That is a lot of sauce, hopefully not too much. Considering the amount of ingredients, so maybe not. here is 624 grams of ground beef. That's going to be a lot of beef. Hopefully I don't make the balls too small. And hopefully I don't screw it up and they don't get cooked. I also have to worry about the potatoes cooking. A little bit of pride. That's why you cut up things so small in rice cookers. You really want them to cook. Here's my red pepper, orange pepper, all nice and sliced. Like the middle part, that goes in the garbage. And then slice it open. You don't want to slice it open over here because technically it's solid enough surface. Okay, let's do that. Slice it open. Clean away the little white part. Probably not necessary, but everyone knows they're doing it, so I do it. I would clean the skin off chicken wings, but A, I always get my chicken wings frozen, so not so possible. And B, it is massively time consuming. That's something I'm a fan of when it comes to cooking. In fact, these meatballs will be the first time ever for me to make meatballs. So, slicing up these yellow pepper. Hopefully a relatively healthy meal. I would have liked to have gotten started on my leg already. I've got 3 sets, well, 2.5 sets, ready to get started. I've got a Mercedes truck, and I've got some sort of purple sports car. I have no idea what brand it is. It just looked cool. Or what brand it's supposed to be mimicking anyways. It just looked cool on AliExpress, and the price was right. And I have half a spaceship dock, like a NASA spaceship, waiting for the other half to get delivered or for me to be told to pick it up. Okay, I think we're started, so I should go start one of those games. My time is running out. My right hand is relatively clean because I haven't really touched any food with it. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm halfway through cutting up the part. When I started the day, but I blew $1.5 billion on the slot machine. I do that sometimes. I say thank God I'm not actually wealthy, so I don't owe real money on a real slot machine, you know what I'm saying? That would be kind of sucky. But if I actually had, $1 billion, I don't think I'd live here. I don't know where I'd live. Maybe I'd buy an apartment in Jerusalem, an apartment in Tel Aviv, an apartment in Florida, and my mother's old house in Toronto, and maybe a house in Eilat, an apartment in Eilat, and I don't know where else. But that's just, to start, where I'm going to live. And well, I would definitely get myself a central location warehouse and buy every single Lego set I could find on AliExpress and hire a team to start building. I'd have to hire some construction workers to build display cases, because I'd want display cases will like all around it, like, let's say eye level, but that's different for different people. So give or take, let's say 5 feet above the ground or 5.5 feet above the ground. In different sizes, because there are some sets that are barely half a foot wide, long, and then there are other sets that are like my Concorde airplane is like 3, maybe 4 feet long. So, okay, the vegetables are ready to go. Time to plug it in, and then it's time to start putting in some meatballs. This is going to be, I think, my first time ever doing meatballs. Right now it's only warming up, it's not cooking, but it's important too. I was thinking about using an entire package, 600 grams of beef, but I don't know at this point. Might be too much. Time. Okay. Now I gotta figure out how to open up this beef. Yep, I think I got it. Okay. I left my bathroom open on purpose because when I finish, I want to go wash my hands with soap before I put this back in the fridge. So we're going to take some beef, this little handful, and smush it into. Smushing isn't working so well. Oh, don't forget I got my ring. I would really have to clean my hands well. Meatball. It's hardly what I wanted. Doesn't be smushing so well. Okay, that's one. Maybe I should put it on cook at this point. Okay, on cook. And we're going with meatball number 2. Maybe I should have taken off my ring. I don't think I'm going to use all of this. It's too much. Okay. This will be meatball number 3. Now, real meatballs, if I'm not mistaken, are made with flour and spices, but I figure between the vegetables and the honey garlic sauce and other flavorings went into the beans, called Mexican flavored, or
yeah. Relative. Oh, it just says tomato sauce.
But then it says something underneath. It says,
One second. Chili harif.
spicy chili. So I don't know. Guess I'll find out eventually. There's another one. Tried to find the smallest packet of ground beef they had. Apparently they don't factor in for single guys. So meatball number 5. I'm trying to keep them separate so they don't, clump together. That was one of the reasons of doing this, because usually it's just one big chunk of beef and then, deal with it. But hopefully, over the course of the cooking process, they'll actually get smaller. And it's number 6. I don't usually like to work with raw meat. Definitely not raw chicken, at least not on this kind of a surface. I would just put it on my grill. And just pray that it, tastes edible. Number 7. Let's do it. Making friends with each other. Leaning into each other. Okay. Number 8. I think for now we're only going to do 9. There just doesn't seem to be enough room. I don't know, maybe like 20 minutes, but then you gotta worry about everything to fully cook if you don't do it all at once. Weird thing about a rice cooker. Okay, maybe there's room for another one. Oh, 25 minutes already videoing. And you can't even see the cooking while you see me talking and not that fascinating. Oh well. I think I'll put one more. We're going to call it quits. Put this away. What does that make? 3, 5. 11 meatballs. That's pretty good. Alright. Now I have to go wash my hands with soap and water before I put on the lid and put this away. So I'm gonna leave the video running because I don't want to touch my phone so with my hands. So